What's up, Dragon Brood? Today we're going to be taking a look at a 5-0 Golgari list. This did well in one of the Magic Online tournaments and it kind of got everybody talking. And after watching a few people play it, I think there's some updates we can make it better for best of one. Don't forget, if you want to get this deck or anything else that's gamer related, check out CoolStuffInc.com. Remember to use code DRAGON at checkout. You'll save 5%. And remember, they always have cool stuff in stock. Now, going down this list, we're going to be taking a look at the different creatures we're going to be playing, because obviously we're playing black and green. We're going to be playing plenty of removal. But let's take a look at the key cards we're going to be playing with today. We are going to be playing some Tenacious Underdog. Now, this is a card that for some reason seems to have gone by the wayside a little bit in a few lists, but I actually still like it. And even though it's only 2 toughness, it is still a fine card to have early in a lot of matchups. And Cankerbloom. This is an interesting one to make an appearance here. Also a 3/2, so I'm not super excited about that, but the abilities you get here, being able to destroy artifacts, enchantments, or proliferate, also all very good. Then we're going to be playing some Deeproot Wayfinder. This is a fun way to get some cards or some lands into play, but it's actually a 2/3 body and not too bad. It's kind of an underplayed card, but still pretty good. Of course, going to be playing a couple of Graveyard Trespasser because it gains us life and removes stuff from opponents' graveyards, which we like. And we're going to try Briarbridge Tracker. This is just a big 4/3 creature with Vigilance. But even if it dies, we get a clue that's left behind to help get us some extra cards. Now, we are going to go all in and play a full set of Glissa Sunslayer, just like the original list had, because this card's just really good on offense or defense and has some very versatile abilities, so we're not going to be upset at this probably ever. And this list also played a full set of Shieldreds. We all know this card's good, so I get why we're playing 4. Playing 2 copies of the new Shieldred, making the opponent sacrifice a Planeswalker or a non-token creature, but also has some bonus stuff on the back, but we almost never really get to trigger that. And then we're going to round this out with some Planeswalkers. The original list had a Vraska, so we're going to go ahead and play that. But we're also adding in a Nissa Ascended Animus, just for another way to destroy some artifacts and enchantments, but also help us gain some extra bodies. And in a rare case where we get it late, we can just overrun with some things. And we're going to take a look at a Liliana as well. I think this fits in here just fine, and helps with some of those longer, slower matchups. But overall, this deck should not come as a surprise with the cards we're going to be playing. It should be very good, but I think the few changes we made are actually going to work out pretty well. One of those, which was actually adding another Terra Sunder, so I want to make sure we talk about that as well. But if you want this full deck list, it will be at the end of the video. We'll talk about what we learned from playing the games, and you can also download the deck list in the description. Just look for the blue arrows. It'll take you to our Moxfield link where you can see this deck list and everything else we played throughout this season. For now, y'all go enjoy those games. And I'll get you on the back end of the video, because this one should be a good one. What are we going to do with this? We're going to keep. Kind of unfortunate, because I sort of have to play this Takenuma first, but seems to be right. Just so we have the option to cut down something. Well, looks like that's not going to be a thing. So we're just going to go with a Tenacious Underdog, because that seems better. And then we can just attack away. Opponent? What you got? Ooh, a Giada. You know what? I could play Liliana here, but I think I want to just cut down Giada. And then save Liliana for a minute. Partly because I feel like I could have played Liliana, get rid of it, but then they might play something that a cut down wouldn't kill, and I wouldn't be able to kill it with Go for Throat till the following turn. And next turn I could play Cankerbloom and go for the throat and keep attacking here. And then I think we're in a pretty good spot. Alright, so we got rid of things. We play a Cankerbloom. Who knows? Realistically, a chance that... I don't know. What is this deck? Maybe not. I was going to say there could be like a Depopulate, but not really. This deck... I would say this deck doesn't seem like a Depopulate deck, but I've seen so many players playing sweepers and decks that don't seem like they should be playing them, so who knows? Metropolis Angel. That is not one you get to see very often. But yeah, we're going to go with this. And then we're going to really hope that opponent doesn't play something super scary or annoying here. Alright, that's tapped. Be some Wandering Emperor action would make sense. Nope, Inspiring Overseer. Homestead Courage, alright. Interesting. Because we're not attacking, so like if I had a kill spell, that just makes that worse for them. Let's see, this would go down to 3 and would go up to 4. I get a body. I think we just attack. See what they block. I'm assuming it's going to be Canker Bloom. I mean, if they just take it, that's cool too. I mean, I ain't mad about it. The only tough thing is I feel like I'm supposed to make them discard a card, which means I'd probably be giving up Trespasser. Alright, cool. You got it. Get rid of this. And we'll just end the turn. Alright, well, I guess we just attack. Remove some things. Alright, opponent's dead. On to the next one. We're keeping this. I'm just trying to debate how the order I was going to play these. Because these two come into play tapped. I think we're just going to play Underdog on 2. And Tracker on 3, which sets up Shieldred. And we'll just see what happens. Ooh, against red cards. This should be fun. No, there should never be a link to the opponent's deck. I don't think that should be a thing in the game. Like, a bunch of times it could be... Like, you don't even know what you'd be getting, to be honest. Like, and it would also require there to have, like, extra server issues, so the person's deck is even visible or available. I don't even know what you would use to determine that in some cases. No attacks. So yeah, and it wouldn't, like, I could, hell, if people play against me half the time, I'm playing test decks before I even make a video, so you just be getting junk anyway. Like, I don't think that's a good enough feature. I think if we're going to spend time and development dollars or whatever on stuff, there's much better things we could spend money on other than that. If anything, you could give me a button where I could just ask the opponent, like, would you like to share your deck list? And then they could send it to me in, like, a friend message or something. That's probably the best use of that. I'm going to attack with this since it has Vigilance. Feel free to trade. They chose not to. Man, how am I still at 19 on turn 4 against a red deck? Like, this is good stuff. Yeah, sure, you got it. I ain't even mad at you. Like, feel free to attack. I will trade, or at least attempt to trade. Actually, you don't have it, because if you did, you would have attacked with more stuff. Yeah, that was an easy one to suss out. I think we're just gonna go with this. Just say, cool, you get to lose another creature. Take your pick. Interesting. I'm not attacking with the Underdog yet, because I don't necessarily want to lose it while the Etchings of Commando's out. Bloodthirsty Adversary, sure. And then they get to kill our Shieldred. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice, not gonna lie. Good job by the opponent. Still doesn't mean I won't block here, because I probably will. Actually, no, I won't block yet. Oh, well, that's awesomely convenient. I can shoot something, kill something, and still draw a card? Alright, don't hate it. I'll leave this up to get all the value we can possibly get. Alright, you have a Swift Spear, friend. With no cards in hand. Love to see it. And I'm going to go ahead and kill that. And then we're going to draw a card. And this is exactly where you want to be in this fight. Oh, even better. Time to just open the floodgates. Things are going down now. Yep, we're going to get us some life. No real burn spells to worry about them replaying, so maybe I'll just get rid of that. Then we'll play this. And end the turn. Yeah, I think we got this one all locked up. All right, we'll take it. Okay, this draw is a little more concerning. So this one's probably going to be a little difficult. We're going to keep it anyway, though. We'll see how it goes. Oh, no. Is this against mono? Oh, I mean, against Golgari. Actually, against Leslie enchantments, this is fine. Because we at least can destroy stuff with these. So it's not the worst. Still going to be tough. And we have this just to exile things. So that's kind of cool. I think we have to play this, though. Because we can't risk playing Cankerbloom and have it get exiled. That's like the worst case scenario for us. If that's even what this deck is. We might turn out it's Selesnya as something completely different. And it's not. There you go. Like, literally, as I said that, I'm like, this probably ain't even that anyway. And here we are worrying about nothing. Yep, this might actually just be some type of domain list. We'll see. Yeah, it is. All right. Well, that's unfortunate. What do we even do here? I guess we just attack. In the turn. If they play land into Invasion of Zendikar, then I guess we just kill the Stomper. Save this for the inevitable Atraxa. Kind of the only real guess I've got right now. Yep, seems to be the case. I mean, I guess we have to hope they don't... Okay, they went and got more white, so they could have a sweeper of some kind. I'm thinking I might just go ahead and play Shieldred anyway. Because most of the time, if people have... there's Glissa showing up late to the party. Most of the time, if people have Atraxa, they're just going to play it. But we'll see. Because I feel like there, because of the pause, they probably had the Leyline. But they might not. Alright, opponent goes to 12. Atraxa shows up. We can get in for 7. Then opponent takes 2 more, maybe. This is going to be close if they have it. Okay, there's a Leyline. So no Atraxa yet. Which is interesting. Not a bad thing. Another Stomper. Okay. So do we want another land or not here? What's our game plan? I think we just play Cankerbloom and wait. Probably. Because then we can unlock Shieldred. I mean, playing Glissa kind of does that too. In a way. I was hoping maybe we draw another kill spell. That would change our thought process on this turn. Okay, so what are we looking to do here? Play Glissa, then we can technically block. Alright, let's do that. And then no attacks. We'll end the turn. And if you just have... I guess they just don't have Atraxa, because they just slam it here if they had it, right? Oh, Herd Migration. Okay, that's real. That is a real card. Hey, we get a freebie kill. Love that. That never happens. Love to see it, though. I will take that every day and twice on Sundays. I guess we just attack with Glissa. I mean, why not? All right, we'll play this duder. And just play this tapped, because there's some scenarios where we might need all that mana on the next couple turns. Hey, Opie-Kiss, how's it going? Drag to the bottom. That's going to kill everything, though, right? So, sure. That's fine. Limefoot, search your library for up to 2 lands, and then that's the last thing in their hand? Awesome. We're going to just get our Shieldred back, then. And then attack with Shieldred, Underdog. Get in for 7, 8, 9. Opponent will be at 3. And then we'll still have access to Underdog. A little concerning if we use the Terra Sunder and then they top deck Atraxa. But if we want to get in the maximum amount of damage, that might be the only thing we can do here. They topped 1 and bottomed 4. All right. Then look at the top. So it has to be Atraxa on top, right? Ah, that sucks. All right. I'm going to have to hold on to Terra Sunder, I think. It's unfortunate, but I think it just is what it is. And if it's not Atraxa, then congrats. You know, opponent got us, you know. So we'll just Canker Bloom. We'll unlock Shieldred. We'll play this. Get in our attack. Oh, I needed a better card than that. Needed a better card than that. No, I didn't want to use the Canker Bloom when they played the drag to the bottom because I would have just lost the Shieldred. It would have came back and would have just died. It would have got -5 or whatever, -6, whatever the thing is does. Yeah, it's X+1, so it would have been -6. Okay, so there is one bit of good news here. We did pick up an extra land, so it does mean we could Terra Sunder Atraxa and play Tenacious Underdog on the same turn. So that is a thing. Problem is, we know they have a herd migration, so we're going to have to find another way to try to win. And they can also just... Oh no, this is for 3 or less though, right? Yeah, okay. That's fine. But we will not be attacking with Underdog here. Yeah, we kind of just need something to unlock Shieldred at this point. And we only have a couple of things left. Because we lost 2 Canker Blooms. I know we have another Terra Sunder. But yeah, this is tough. Alright, so they're just cycling it. Not even making the creatures. Okay, that's kind of better for us, all things considered. They can always get back a Topiary Stomper with this if one dies. Oh, no! I needed something other than a land. Almost anything other than a land would have been better. Ugh. Man, that's hurtful. Alright. Well, we don't really have a choice here. Damn. I think I'm just going to play this so we can draw a card. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It dies either way, so. Oh, man. That might be the beginning of the end, y'all. We've ripped 3 lands in a row, I think. That's not what you want to see. Yep, you got it. Go get more lands out of the deck. Man, that's super unfortunate. I think we were so close to pulling this off. And just missed when it got critical. Dang it. Yeah, you might as well attack. Get you another 4/4. That's real. Alright. I mean, if we don't unlock Shieldred, I think that's it here. Or, okay, or we just draw another Shieldred. I mean, I guess that qualifies too. Do it the hard way, I guess. Alright, we'll do this. I mean, it's lose 2, gain 2. So, why not? Alright, not going to attack with it here because, I don't know, random situation. They could have a Wandering Emperor. I doubt it, but you never know. And since we're not gaining anything otherwise from attacking, might as well just let it ride. Yep, that comes into play. You search for a land, you gain 3. But man, another Glissa would be awesome here. Like, a few different things would help. I was going to say, how many basics do you have left? Come on. Oh, deck. I mean, at least we found the Shieldred in the middle of all this. Because it's been land, Shieldred, land. That is not a good run. Yeah, this might just be it. Oh, Kami, no. All right, we're dead. GG's. We can move on. We don't have anything that's going to recover from that. I only can find one card potentially that does something, and then I die anyway, right? So it's like, let's just save time, move on to the next one. We're going to keep this, though. Ooh, this would be a hard one against mono red, actually. Especially if I don't find land. This could be a real issue. Commando, all right. And play with fire. Interesting. We just blew off a play with fire. So either they're looking for more land to play something else, or they have other burn spells. So I'm going to lead with this, though, since we at least know maybe you have another play with fire, so you're willing to throw one away. Okay, Feldon comes down as a 3. That's annoying, but sure. Yeah, no blocks. Come on, land. Okay, that starts to get us down the right road. Now it's just a question of, do we go with Brybridge Tracker or Glissa? I think... Man, this is tough. Also, if I block with Brybridge, I'm letting him see 4 cards instead of 3. I think I'm still going to do it, though. I think because Glissa is just a stronger card, and if they have any type of burn spells or anything, I'd rather it just come after the tracker, and then we'll see if Glissa gets to live on future turns. Either way, though, I'm probably going to be all the way down to like 7 here, and it's going to be pretty hard to win. All right, they're only attacking with that, which makes sense. I'm going to take it, though. Go to 7. Oh, no! No! I was hoping we'd find another land that was untapped. Ah, crap. Oh, that might just do it. That land being tapped might be the backbreaker, y'all. No, it's an Urabrass Forge. Okay. All right, that wasn't as scary as I thought that was going to be. You're nice, Liliana, but now might not be your time. Man, I'm at 6. If I attack, I can kill the etchings. Play Shieldred to... I have to play Shieldred first. Just so I have the option of gaining life, depending on what they do here. I mean, they may do nothing and just let it through. Then we just probably just kill command. Okay. I guess they figure it's going to die anyway. They might as well block with it. All right. What are we going to do? Phoenix Chick. Okay. Can't block those. That's a real thing. Oh, this is peculiar. I guess it's a 2-day. I mean, you're going to get to find burn spells. So, I mean, I guess we got to block. I mean, if they have it, they have it. I mean, we can't do nothing about it. Looks like Shieldred does not die here. Which is super convenient. I think I'm going to have to crack this to get 2 life next turn, though, to make sure we don't fall through the cracks here by accident. Oh, another Forge. That's going to be annoying. Alright. So I guess we could play another blocker. We probably want to play this. But one of those is just going to be a 1-1 we could block anyway. We can lose 1, gain 2. So that's probably correct. So let's do that. So we end up +1 anyway. Oh, also, we could remove counters off of the thing, too, if we think that's going to be too big. But let's do this instead. Hey, you ain't bad. Welcome to the party. Wow. Wasn't expecting to draw that. We know what's in their hand. What's in their yard? You could play with Fire Us. That's annoying. Oh, you need a land, though, on top of that, right? But then you wouldn't be able to do anything else. You'd have to use that pre-combat. Man, there's a lot of moving parts here. All right, we're going to go with Canker Bloom, even though they could possibly kill it next turn. We're gonna go with this. See what we can set up with this pile of stuff here. All right. So Canker Bloom's probably dying, if I were to guess. I mean, I don't know. They could just be ballsy and just go up top. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's always a thing, I guess. All right, opponent's all out attacking here. I think we're just going to use Canker Bloom to blow up one of these and use Blissa to shrink the other one. I think is going to be our plan. So we'll block this. Very interesting because they're tapped out. It's just how much am I guess we have to trade this here. Only thing that makes sense, really. All right, we'll take 2. And then we'll gain 2 back. All right, where does that put us? You could activate attack, pay 2 to get a Phoenix Chick back. Then they'd attack for 2 instead of 1, but then that'd be the whole turn. So I think we're going to blow up the Canker Bloom anyway, so we're just going to do this. Remove counters, I think. Just feel smart. All right, opponent's at 7. Oh, I could have attacked him with everything there because they would have lost 2 more from the... Oh, I wasn't even thinking about the 2 from Shieldred. We could have just ended the game. Oh, that's terrible. Man. Oh, well. Stuff happens. We will just do our best to end the game from here, then. All right. Yeah, I just wasn't even thinking about that extra 2 damage. That totally would have ended the game. Ah, that's terrible. I mean, we're likely still fine here anyway. Yeah, that's all right. It's whatever. Yeah, we can just block up and not even die here. That's fine. We got away with 1, but I definitely misplayed that for sure. But even playing poorly, I guess the red deck never really had a chance. We'll take it. Their username is I Lick Eggs. That is so weird. I guess we keep... yeah. Don't really have anything to do on turn 2, so hopefully we'll draw something. Oh no, against a red deck? Oh gosh. Hey, at least we can kill that if necessary. That's cool, I guess. Assuming they spend mana on it next turn. But let's see if they do. Commando faces Kakazan. I almost kind of want to get rid of that instead. So they don't make something that's a 3/3, and if they just want to keep spending mana on that guy, we don't really care. So I'll take the damage here, actually. Because this stands to make something more of a problem. With us having 3 toughness things, and I'd rather that just not be the case. Does mean I can't... Well, it doesn't matter. That would have just been exiled anyway, so... Yeah, this is fine. Alright. Now let's see what we can do. We should be able to at least block and trade with everything here that they're going to... Well, not with that. If you want to kill this opponent, I would not be too upset. Another Ronin and a Squee. Alright, good to know. Good to know. Let's attack. And let's play... this tapped. And a Trespasser. Even though we're getting no real value for it. I'm okay with that, because if stuff does die here, great. We get to get something out of the yard, especially knowing they have a Squee. We can block and get rid of the Squee. Yeah, this is great. They don't even have a good attack here. We'll just take 1. Are you sure, opponent? Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I'm all for that attack, but that would have been really unprecedented. Let's take 2, go to 11. My opponent's hand's still loaded here, honestly. Kind of makes me question how much I want to give them a point, to be honest. Maybe I don't. A mana. Let's attack with both of these. And then we can just play 2 blockers and then just set up stuff after that. Because they're only at 9. Alright. I mean, if they got something great here, they got it. But let's see it. Alright, Ronin's across the board, I guess. And a Swift Spear, sure. Why do I feel like they're going to deal 1 to our team? I feel like that's what's about to go down here. But if so, we're going to block here. We're going to block here. And we're going to block here, I guess. Why not? Actually, yeah, that's fine. Sure. Oh, they don't even have it. Oh. No punishment. Love it. All right. This one I think we're going to mulligan. Even though we have a couple of cheap spells, there's just having to hold out for those is a rough proposition. Here, though, I think we keep this, get rid of 1 Trespasser, and see what happens. All right. Play this tapped. Dun, 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 dun. All right. They have Canker Blooms. Huh. Wasn't expecting to see opposing Canker Blooms here, but here we go. Man, am I even willing to just block here on a Canker Bloom? Like, since they're obviously playing a hyper aggro deck and just want to save some life, they might not even give us the opportunity here. Oh, they are. All right. Well, we'll definitely stop some of the damage. Ooh, okay. All right. I think we're going to... I'm going to use this. I was going to pass, but... I've played enough Gruul to know you're probably playing, like, Tyvar stands and stuff. And here, if they tap out to play something, then we can just kill it anyway. Speaking of which... Now we can start going for a bit more value. Get rid of this guy. Probably have another one. Or they just have a lightning strike and they're going to have to discard something to get rid of our Trespasser. We'd be okay with that too. Or not. Miglos is real business. Miglos is kind of serious. Okay. No attacks there. Because unless we flip our Trespasser, we ain't fighting that guy one-on-one. And even then, it can still be pumped up larger. Come on. Okay, they found their 4th land. I'm sure this is where, like, Halana and Alenas and all that stuff exist. Oh, are they thinking about just removing some counters from Miglos to get an attack or 2 in? Oh no, it's a Kami's Flare. Oh, that sucks. You probably wanted to activate... Yeah, okay. Sure. I would have assumed they were trying to give it Vigilance or something first. But I mean, 6 is a big number. Do we die? I'm trying to think, like, what could they play? They play Reckless Stormseeker if you had a land. Bump this to 6. That's 7, 8, 9. Nope, that wouldn't kill us. Lana makes that 6. That doesn't kill us. All right, I think we just attack here. And we're just going to hope for the best. Actually, I probably... Man, as much as I want... Nah... Yeah, all right. If they have the red adversary, they'll just eat our lunch. Put that in the yard for sure. In the turn. All right. How bad is it? Is it Vigilance and Trample that this gets? Yeah, Vigilance and Menace. That's what it is. Oh, no! Ah, all right. That's 8. And go to 2. All right. Damn, just short. Oh, that was so close. That was so close to being a thing. Oh, man, I'm a mana short. Oh, gosh. Is there anything we can do here other than just not attack? I think they got us. Because we can only do 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's just not enough. And we go to 4. I could go to 2, but then Miglos kills us. Yeah. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, they got it. Dang. Tough one. Ah. We will keep this though. All right, let's rock and roll with this. Just Guy Soldiers. That's an interesting idea. I haven't even thought about messing around with that. What red soldiers are you playing? I guess we just go with Cankerbloom here. Play the old 3-2 for 2. You said Keldon, dude, and I don't even know. Oh, Baird. Yeah. I had Baird in a few lists. Okay, I guess we're just going to attack for 3. They're going to kill our Cankerbloom. They're going to Fateful Absence. Okay. No clue which of these is going to be... But actually, let me go ahead and play this so I just have double black and can't mess it up next turn. Just in case. And I guess we'll remove this. Is this just a domain list? This sort of looks like it. Very likely, but we'll see. So the bad part is, it's very possible they're playing Depopulate or the ever so popular Sunfall. But still got to do it anyway. Let's get rid of this, I guess. All right. You got it, you got it. That card's damn near ubiquitous in a pile of different decks now. All right, so just Depopulate this time. The worst part is, in this matchup, I know Cut Down does absolutely nothing, except for maybe kill a token from a Planeswalker. Urza. Okay. We're gonna need a real kill spell. Not that. Nor that. None of those are the correct options. I mean, I know I'm opening this up to a Wandering Emperor, but, like, yeah, if they have it, they have it. At some point, you just have to say, if you got it, you got it. All right, so they're going to go to 3. And upkeep go to 1? Maybe they weren't, I don't know. Maybe they're just going to fare well here? Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not sure what the plan would have been otherwise. But I ain't mad with them being at 1, let me tell you. I mean, I guess I go for it. I mean, if you just have all the sweepers, you have all the sweepers. I mean, the decks are playing So many, but they didn't have it that time. What do we do with this? I'm going to keep this just for the sake of science. See what happens. Are there any Esper, Nazgul, and Standard? No, because Nazgul are not Standard legal. Though if you want a black-white Nazgul deck, I have one on the YouTube channel you could check out. Alright. Is this thing just going to die to some lightning strike or whatever? No, it doesn't. Interesting. But there was a lightning strike. Huh. Trying to figure out what the opponent kept or was concerned about that they didn't kill it and then wanted to do it on their turn. Maybe waiting to see if they drew another one or some other removal. Or something better to play this turn after it. Hey, don't mind that getting used on that, because we're about to play a Shieldred next turn. Alright, so far though, they're kind of just a control-y pile of stuff. We'll take a point for this. Have instant speed removal or just more burn? On a big score. To do something. And a Fateful Lapse. Okay, sure. I mean, we ate their whole turn. I ain't mad about it. Ooh, man. Liliana, huh? Boy, that's tempting. I'm going to take a chance here, and I'm going with this. Mostly because I didn't want to discard either of the other cards. If I would have played like Cankerbloom Liliana. Alright, play with fire. She goes down to 2. Which is a good move because it makes my creature only a 2. So if they have something that deals damage to creatures and planeswalkers here, it kills both of them. Alright, they're digging. What is their deck's just a bunch of removal. It's just big Boros removal. I'm assuming there's like Atalis or something. But that's kind of all the deck. Yeah, more removal. Alright. I mean, it is what it is, I guess. Back for 2. Go ahead and play it. I have to assume they're sweepers, right? With all this removal. I think it's just burn and sweepers. And maybe some big finisher like a Planeswalker or an Atali or something. They could have like the new Wandering Emperor or whatever her name is. Like that would make sense. Oh, now we're just on a race. They're going to try to burn us out, I guess. Okay, they didn't have it. So that's some good news, actually. We are going to attack for sure. Alright, they're going to gain 2 from that. Get in for 4. Now there is a question of just like, what are we trying to do here? I guess we go Liliana. Cankerbloom.
Nobody knows Dominaria.
Pass the turn. Alright, draw a card, gain a life. Lose 2. Alright, that's it. Or at least that should be it. Oh, no, nope. We're not. We're going to be just a little short, actually. Yep, we're going to be 1 point short. Opponent says GG, but I don't know about that. Let's crack this. Alright. Oh, I already played a land. Alright, we'll just end the turn. Actually, you know what? Let me plus this, and I'll just get rid of this land. Alright.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
I mean, there could have still been a sweeper or some other stuff here. Exactly. See? This is why when opponent's like GG, I'm like, I don't know yet. Now that said, if I'd have played another creature, we'd be able to win next turn. But, you know, didn't know that at the time. Yeah, sure. Those go away.
This is for everyone we've lost to Phyrexia.
All right. Pass the turn. Opponent says GG. All right, cool. We got there. After all those removal cards. Oof. So yeah, as it turns out, there's not a whole lot I would change about this list. It worked out pretty well to expectations. I think there was times maybe, having an extra Terra Sunder or something would have been nice. And we could offset that by maybe replacing the Nissa with another one, and I don't think that's bad. But otherwise, you can play the list as is and get fine results. You end up playing 3 Cut Down, 4 Go for the Throat, 3 Tenacious Underdog, 2 Canker Bloom, 3 Deep Root Wayfinder, 2 Terra Sunder, 2 Graveyard Trespasser, 1 Liliana of the Veil, 3 Briarbridge Tracker, 4 Glissa Sunslayer, 4 Shieldred the Apocalypse, 2 regular Shieldred, 1 Vraska, and 1 Nissa Ascendant Animus. Lands, we just went with 7 Swamps, a Takenuma, a Boseiju, 4 Forest, 4 Deathcap Glade, 4 Llanowar Waste, and 4 Zeotor's Proving Ground. Yeah, I have to say, this deck actually did kind of live up to its hype. Like, did we lose a couple of games? Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I think you're going to lose some just a weird draw. I mean, we had one of those where I think we finished the game drawing land on 4 out of 5 turns. Like, that's okay. That stuff happens. But overall, I have to give credit. The deck's actually really good. And the changes we made actually came in handy. We drew like the extra Terra Sunder quite a bit. The creature mix worked out really well. And I felt like at most stages of the game, we had answers we could draw to help us out of a lot of situations. Can't really ask for too much more. So if you're looking to play Golgari, this is actually a pretty good list to take a look at. And yeah, it just didn't disappoint. And now for today's card spotlight, we're going to take a look at Erebos, God of the Dead. I mostly bring this up because the original Theros gods all seem to be worth a little bit of money, or even the gods from throughout that block, honestly. But the cool part about this is a card that I haven't seen too much in Commander, even at the casual tables, and stopping your opponents from gaining life is pretty powerful. Now, it does have other abilities on it, but if it never even were to become a creature, it's just a really powerful card that's hard to remove that can really put a wrench in your opponent's plans and cause a lot of issues. This card's actually really good and isn't that expensive. You can find these usually for under $10 on most websites if you're looking to add one to your deck list. And if you're a fan of mid-rangey Golgari lists, we have another one that uses some pretty powerful things like Obliterator, along with a really cool card from Aftermath that you might want to check out. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.